Good morning, students. Welcome to the statistics class. In the previous video, I had explained to you regarding percentage bar diagram. With that, one-dimensional diagrams for your syllabus is completed. In one-dimensional diagrams, we studied about simple bar diagram, component bar diagram, multiple bar diagram, and percentage bar diagram. And now we have to move on and study two-dimensional diagrams. In your syllabus, two-dimensional diagrams are circles, triangles, rectangles. These are the things that we need to do it. And now when you speak about circle, we come across one diagram called as pie diagram. Okay, so today, and it will be the last of teaching you diagrams. So this is the only problem, this is the only diagram that we have to study for your syllabus in this diagrams. That is in the second, in the two-dimensional diagrams, we are only studying about pie diagram. So today I'm going to show you how to draw a pie diagram. Okay, see the question is on the screen, students. For the following data regarding the income of the government from different sources, draw a pie and the component diagram. Just forget for time being, let's not think about component bar diagram. Okay, we only will draw a pie diagram, students. Okay, now to draw a pie diagram, one thing is important for us is we need to know, or we need to find the sectors, or find the sectors, or we should call them as the angles. Is it right? We need to calculate the angles. How do you calculate the angles? Angles, it is the individual value. Okay, individual value, whichever component that we have, individual value divided by the total value into what, right? If it is a pie diagram, into 360 degrees. Is it right? This is how we can find out the angle. Okay, right. Let's do one calculation, students, for customs. Okay, for customs, the first source of income for the government is from the customs. Customs, they get revenues of 80 million rupees. Okay, out of 540, 80 millions, 80 million come from customs into 360. Is it right? Into 360 degree. So if you do this calculation, we get something like 53.33 degrees. So I can approximate this to 53 degrees. Is it right, students? Likewise, I will show you here for exercise also. How do you calculate for exercise? Revenues generated from exercise department. That is 190 million rupees divided by 540 million rupees into 360 degrees. So 190 divided by 540 into 360, you get the answer as 126.66 degrees. So this I'll approximate to be as 127 degrees. So likewise, we do the calculation, students, for all. Okay, so I hope you have understood these calculations for the diagram. So I will write all that whatever we have done the calculations here, okay, so that it will be easy for you to understand. For customs, okay, I'll write it here as heading as angles. Okay, for customs, it is, we got it as 53 degree. Okay, and then for exercise, I got it as 127 degrees. Likewise, if you do the calculation for income tax, you get something like 107, students. Okay, then we have corporate tax. It would be calculation, we get something like 50 degrees. These are all degrees, students. Okay, right. The next, miscellaneous, you got something like 23 degrees. So if you add, students, to see whether these calculations are right, the total should be how much? 360 degrees. You check 53 plus 127 is 180. 180 plus 107 is 287. 287 plus 50 is 337. 337 plus 23 is definitely 360. Is it right? Let's do the cumulative totals. Okay. Let's see if cumulative totals. It will be easy even to plot. 123 plus 127 is 180. 180 plus 107 is 287. 287 plus 50 is 337. Okay, and the last one is 360. Okay, this is what a simple calculations that if we have it, then it will be easy for us to draw the diagram, students. Okay, so let's go for the diagram, students. Done. So I will solve this for you, students. Please see that. Now what should be the thing that we have to do? We have to write the title. The title is very much important. What is the title that we have to write? Okay, this is a pie diagram. Okay, pie diagram, pie diagram, uh, showing the income of the government, the income of the government. Is that clear, students? So we need to make this very clear. Okay, so then afterwards we can start drawing the circle, and then all that whatever we need to do, we can do it, students. Okay, so first thing, right? Okay, let me draw the circle for you. Okay, I think it's not come good. Let me try it again until we get it. The circle, the right circle. We should get it. Is it right? Yes, we got it. Okay, so this is the circle that we have it, students. Okay, so now let me take the scale. Okay, and draw the radius, or we'll start from the center point on baseline to draw the all the angles. We'll just take one baseline. So this is the okay, this is the center. Okay, so I will start. This is the base for us. For any angle to draw, this is the base that I have taken. Okay, so from here, the first angle that we need to draw is for whom? For the customs. Okay, it's how much? It is 53 degree. Okay, it's how much? It's 53 degree. Is it right? So we'll draw 53 angle. Okay, exactly 53. This is 53. Hope you got it. Yes. So from here 127. From this base 127. So 127 plus 53. That means it goes up to 180. Is it right? So 180. That means this is, it will be 0 as it is. This is another one. This is, so I'll just put an angle like this. Okay, it will be easy for you to understand. This is 53 degrees. This is 127 degrees. Okay, if you add both, you get completely 180, half of the circle. Is it right? So from here it is 187. 187 from here it is 107. Is it right? From here 107. 107 means it should be somewhere we need to mark at around 287 or 87 degrees. If you just mark it, then I think it will be okay. 87 degrees. Okay, 87 degree from here, from the center. This is 87 degree. Okay. 287, 127, 180, 180 plus 107, 180 plus 107. Okay, so it should be 107 degrees, students. Okay, I'm really sorry. Let's just do it. It should be 107. I'll just remove this line. Okay, it should be 107. This is 90. So 90, from 90, again 17 degrees. Okay, so it should be like this, almost let me take it like this. Okay, okay, 107, 90 degrees. Okay, plus 17. If I mark it at 80, okay, it should be at 73. Yes, this is 73. So this will come up to 107 for us. This is 107. Okay, then from here 50 degrees. Okay, from here 50 degrees. So it will be how much, students? 30. Yes, this is what it is. Okay, done. So when we have this sectors done, students, you can draw this from here. You can keep a protractor and draw 107 degrees. Again, taking this baseline, you can draw 50. This is 50 degrees. Okay, and keeping this as baseline, automatically by default it would be 23 degrees, students. Okay, so if you want, you can just write it here itself. It is for the first one, you can just mention it as C. Okay, this is C. What does C indicates? Index. If you write it here, index. Okay, C indicates for customs. Okay, then this whole angle is all about for E. That is nothing but E. What is E? E is all about exercise department, and this is for IT. IT, in other words, income tax. Okay, then next is CT. This is CT. What is CT? CT is corporate tax. Is that right? Corporate tax. CT is corporate tax. And the last one is M. This M is miscellaneous. This is how we do this sector diagram. We call this to be as pie diagram. Okay, we also can call this to be as an angular diagram. Okay, we can also call this also as sector diagram. All these are the same, students. So draw a baseline first here, keep a baseline, and from the baseline the first angle 53, mark it, and take this as a baseline and mark 127. Take this as a baseline, mark 107. Take this as a baseline, mark 50. Take this as a baseline, 23. This is how the pie diagram will be, students. And this index we need to mention. This is all about pie diagram or angular diagram, students. I hope you have understood it. Okay, thank you very much.